be my friend. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Be My Friend podcast with Kenneth. That's me.
And Jordan, that's me.
I don't know why I started it like this today.
You okay?
Yeah, I feel great.
Okay, good.
I was like, we should probably say the name of our show at some point,
Yeah, right.
but I guess we don't really have to. All right,
Yeah.
here we go. All about you. Good morning, Jordan. How are you, my friend?
Good. Yeah, all I could think about when you were saying that is, how in the movies when they say the title of the movie in the movie, and you're
Yeah.
just like, hey, oh, that's the part. Oh, that's the movie. Yeah,
They're
yeah. And
like,
everyone's like,
oh
yeah,
no, I guess that mission's impossible.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what are we, some kind of suicide squad?
That one was cheesy.
That's the worst one, dude.
Probably one of the worst ones.
So bad.
So forced. You can even tell, like, Will Smith was like, do I have
Yeah,
to
he's
say
like,
that?
I hate this. He's like, every time you make me say this, you owe me $500,000 more.
Yeah, per word.
But yeah, how's Jordan?
Oh,
You moved? Big
I
things
moved.
happened?
Big things happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved on Monday.
Yeah.
We're in the new place.
Mhm.
We're happy. We're mostly settled. The cat's not.
She's not having a great time.
No, she. I thought she'd take it a lot better, but she's been a friggin' nut since she.
Oh
moved here.
no.
Super
Is she
stressed
like
out, so.
doing runarounds and all that?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully she's not wrecking things or ripping up stuff or anything like that, but she's definitely crazy.
Is she just like very erratic? Like she's running
Yeah.
around and okay, yeah. Maybe she's just exploring the new place.
Yeah, I mean I'm hoping she's starting to get better, but yeah, definitely she's just like booking it around and meowing a lot more than she ever has.
Did you do the thing where you leave her in one room for a couple hours?
It's tough when she's a sneaky little girl. And, like, you'll open the door and you'll look back to see, is she coming? And you're like, okay, no, she's not there. And then you close the door and you
She's
look
gone.
the other direction and she's fucking there.
She's a clever girl.
Yeah, she just sneaks through your legs. You don't even know.
That's a cat for you, dude.
Oh yeah, direction. She's fucking there. She's great.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
She's a clever.
It's been going nice. We had a customer come in actually, and he works in Steveston, and he makes frozen pies.
Oh, cool.
But not like meat pies,
Not like dessert pie.
Yeah.
Oh, tight.
And he's like, yeah, come down and get the, they have like spicy chicken and onion pie and like a curry pie and stuff.
I like
and I'm
meat
like,
pie.
yo, I'm definitely gonna come visit your
Establishment.
place of work.
And yeah, that's right. You went back to work on Wednesday.
Yes, I did. Yeah,
Tuesday was my last day, so we tagged in and out.
Yeah, just like WWE.
Yeah, that's right.
It looked exactly like that, the ring.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. And like, goodbye, everybody. We clap hands and you freaking pile drive Robert.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's
good.
not gonna get me fired. Hey, what was I gonna say about work? Oh, I'm the only person, and I don't know if you had it at your desk because I'm sitting at your desk. I'm the only person in my entire dealership that doesn't have a plexiglass blocker in front of me.
Are you in the middle seat?
No, I'm in your seat.
That means they took it and put it at your desk, or put it at the middle desk because it was at my desk.
So, and my assistant manager's genius idea was to go grab one of those rope things that tells people, hey, don't go this direction, and just put that in front of my desk.
At a distance, right?
A little bit, but I'm also like, that's okay.
Does Alan? Did they take Alan's? Because Alan had a rope off and the plexiglass, and he took the chairs and put them between him and the plexiglass too.
Yeah, he gave me the rope off.
Oh, tight.
Yeah. At least I have something. Hey, have you ever seen Hot Ones?
Yes, I love that show.
It's great. It's I went to my buddy's house last night to watch the fights, and he whipped out the bomb.
Oh, okay, there you go. The bomb. That's the hectic one, isn't it?
That is the hectic one.
Did you do a ceremonious dab?
I did.
And how do you feel today?
Today I'm okay.
Okay.
No, but yeah, I'm not gonna say it was great because it hurt.
Yeah. Did it taste good at all?
No, it tasted like rust remover. Like you could probably remove paint with that stuff.
That's poop.
It's not okay. It shouldn't be edible.
It's definitely like a challenge thing, not a enjoyment thing.
It's a gag. It's not even a good food or a good hot sauce. It's a gag for sure. Yeah. Well, you know what? At least I can say I've tried it now.
That's true. Yeah, you're of the elite now, the spicy elite.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I mean, I got to try their last dab, but yeah, the bomb was enough. Actually, you know what? I don't want to go any further than that. Oh, thank you.
So how's being back at work? Things are good. Things are busy. Yeah. It's picking up, isn't it?
Everything's picking up. It's kind of slowly going back to normal. I mean, the handshake's gone. It's kind of weird that way, but and it's almost like an icebreaker with people you don't know. It's just like, yeah, crazy times, and they're like, yeah, crazy times. You know? So you always have something to talk about.
Yeah, always have something to talk about,
even if it's unfortunate. It's just
hey, how about that tragedy?
Yeah, how about that global pandemic, eh?
Yeah, it was a little weird. My 3 weeks back, I was like, this is a little different. But I mean, yeah, within a few days, I was feeling like back in the motions, and it was feeling normal again. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's totally true.
Mm-hmm.
But we're kind of fortunate because at least here in my city, for those who don't know, me and Kenneth are like a city and a half apart.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a coronavirus case in 2 weeks now.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna say in a few. Well, I mean, it could go the complete opposite direction, but I was gonna say in a few weeks we may not have to talk about it on the podcast. But we'll see what happens.
Talks of phase 3, whatever that means.
Yeah, like opening up everything else and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exciting. How's Alex enjoying the new home? It's still a 1-bedroom, right?
It's still 1 bedroom.
Yeah,
it's a little bit bigger, but it's more quaint. It doesn't. It feels like more homey than the apartment, to be honest.
That's good.
So
it's
we like it better.
It's like a condo townhouse, right?
No, it's a suite.
Oh, it's a suite. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
But we got a backyard now. We can use barbecue.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's really great. I'm supposed to go pick up some crab from Brent next week.
Yeah. Well, for those who don't know, our tech likes to go crabbing a lot, and he has too many crabs at one point in his pot. His fishing license couldn't let him take them all back. He's have to leave them in the pot and go back and get them the next day.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, he's got a bus load. He said.
Yeah, too many for himself.
Mm-hmm.
If you eat too many, like my grandpa actually got allergic to shellfish after a while because he ate too much shellfish.
That sucks. I love shellfish.
Yeah,
shellfish or shellfish?
It's one of those words. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. So yeah, I'll come by and visit you on that day.
Good.
It'll be a brief hello. It was Eric's birthday the other day. I don't know if anyone gives a shit, but it was his birthday.
He got it for your lunch. I was gonna buy it for him, then our boss did.
Yeah. Apparently, this is gossip. This is just hot gossip. But apparently, he got a phone. Like his friend bought him a phone for his birthday.
No way. Oh, you know what?
Like a brand new iPhone, straight up, just bought it.
You gotta throw it out there though. He's got some rich friends.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna go into.
Yeah. So that buying a phone for them is like, here, man. Here's $10 for something.
It kind of, yeah. And I never really believed him all the time when he talked about his friends like that. But now that he's got the proof in the pudding, I'm like, shit, you do have rich friends. So I'm like, what happened to him?
Yeah. Oh, that's mean.
No, I'm playing. I always say that to him.
Or he just saved up enough money to buy himself the iPhone. He's just like, thank you, friends, for the iPhone.
He wrote like a little card. It's like, Dear Eric, but he spelled it like backwards R, like it's a child. Dear Ewic, for me to you, happy birthday. And we're looking at it like, why does your friend talk like that? He's like, oh. Oh, Eric.
Yeah,
I'll miss that boy.
okay.
I already missed the guys from work, but I'm having a time here at home.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about all that.
Yeah. Okay then. Now me. Um
How's it
yeah.
going? Like
It's
your
going
first few
well.
days,
Yeah,
5 days.
I still have some anxiety about not I'm currently not taking a paycheck in any direction, right? Technically speaking. I am gonna try to apply for EI next week and see if that's still valid, but I don't know if it will be. So if it's not, then I'm just sprinting hard. I didn't get to stream nearly as much this week as I wanted to. I actually got a small gig editing a commercial for a corporate new business that's launching. Can't talk too much
Oh,
about it, but yeah. So I'm editing a commercial for them, and 2 videos actually, and so I'm getting paid a little bit for that. I'm like, oh, cool. So that could be a good start. Yeah, so I've realized like yeah, editing is really great, and if I could find a way to get paid to do that, I would definitely love to do that. That'd be really cool too.
that's cool. And a lot of people need editors right now because that's the way to do it right now.
Yeah, that's like
I
the
mean,
promotion. That's like the big
yeah.
way to promote, right? And there's so many freelance and gig workers for that sort of economy. It's like, you don't have to go to, some huge editing suite to get your stuff done well anymore. There are individuals that can do it. So, yeah, I'm hoping when this is done, I can maybe get some referrals out there, and then maybe some people, I can contact some people and do some work for, hopefully it just continues and rolls a little bit, which would be really cool. And then, of course, I've been streaming. Again, not as much as I wanted, but it's been pretty fun. The community has been pretty supportive. I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna try this hardcore styles. Everyone's like, that's awesome. We can't wait. I'm like, hell yeah. So yeah, it's been good. I've had some nice streams lately. We started doing like playing with audience games. So we were playing Jackbox the other night, and that was super fun. But yeah,
That's
yeah. So this morning before the show started, I was almost late because I was watching a YouTube video about how they filmed all the major stunts in the newest couple of Mission Impossible movies.
no way.
And listen, Tom Cruise is a wackadoo, but he makes
Oh
some
yeah.
damn good movies. Like I watched the 2 newest Mission Impossible movies in theaters, and I had to do it because I love Mission Impossible and I love those movies. They're so cool, and pretty much all the stunts are real practical effect stunts. They don't do CGI pretty much in any of them. The CGI they do is removing the wiring and removing the camera that's in frame.
Mhm.
So the video I was watching was doing a breakdown of how do you know what the halo jump is?
Yeah.
Okay, so when they jump out of the plane from like super super high, and then they
Yeah.
have this camera focused on Tom Cruise the whole time, it's a real jump. They jumped 106 times to get the shot perfectly because so it was Tom Cruise and 2 cameramen, and the cameramen, they just have giant cameras mounted on the top of their heads because they're also halo jumping with him. And so it's like this whole thing where the cameraman's got a helmet, obviously, and he can't actually, because the camera's on the top of his head, so he can't tell what it's directly pointing at, and he has to like focus it like it's crazy. So they did like a several month training system at this like indoor skydiving facility, and the cameraman and Tom Cruise trained so that they could do all the motions and focusing of the camera and camera direction by muscle memory. Because when they're falling 4,000 feet from the air, they can't see what they're doing. It's crazy. I was like, what? Tom Cruise is nuts. He's so, and it's all him. He's like, I got to do it. I want to do it. We have to do it this way. He learned to ride a motorcycle. He learned to fight. Like ever since he started his career, I'm actually a really big Tom Cruise fan just because of how dedicated he is to his art and his craft, and just how hard he goes on everything. But yeah, like, so he learned all these new skills, like sword fighting, like samurai, sort of sword fighting for The Last Samurai, and like all these things he learned, all of that to do it for real on his movies, right? And then there's another scene in that same movie. I think it's Rogue Nation, when he so he has to. Oh my god, it's crazy. In most movies, when they shoot underwater scenes, they do several multiple second shots so they can shoot, cut, right? Um, in this scene, it's a 4-minute uncut scene of him being underwater. And the way he did that was he trained for months to be able to hold his breath for 6 minutes underwater.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
not just cut the scene and have him go find some air and come back. And,
no,
like put a tank down there. No, we're gonna kill Tom Cruise.
Isn't that crazy? But like he's
nuts.
In an interview, he's like, I guess I overtrained a little bit because they only needed 4 minutes, but he learned to do it for 6 minutes. It's like,
what's tough about that scene, and I've seen it, is not only like it's one thing to train your body to go down, in a pool and just sit there for 4 minutes and not breathe.
Yeah.
But he's swimming around using the oxygen in his muscles.
It's crazy. He's like in this tunnel and the water is just spinning him around. It's nuts. It's so cool. And yes, like he is a Scientologist. He has some strange views, obviously, but I mean, you gotta admire his craft and his dedication to what he started as, right? He didn't start as a Scientologist, and obviously I don't condone that, and I'm not a fan of that in any way. That's why I don't keep up with his personal life. I just enjoy his movies and what he can bring to the movies. It's just awesome.
Do you think he's obviously an A-class actor? I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But do you think he's in the same realm as like Tom Cruise? I mean, Tom Hanks. Different Tom. Tom Hanks and like Leonardo DiCaprio and those guys, like the primo actors out there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been around for decades, but
isn't he a bit of a one-trick pony?
In some senses, yes. But
Shape,
I mean, look at his resume, right? He's done every range of film, from comedy to action to even romance. Like he does it all, and I think that's just like you can think a lot of big time actors are like one-trick ponies, or they only have one side of them. But I think that's because they're marketed by their agencies to be most usable in that direction, if that makes sense. Like right. Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example, obviously he's typecast, and it's called typecasting, and as like the big macho burly commando guy, right?
Yeah. But
he's not. He does a ton of different movies, and he has done a ton of different movies. Like another person, like what's it called? Even what's her nuts? Zooey Deschanel, for example. She's like, everyone's like, oh, she's the quirky, adorkable girl. But that's only as of recently. In older movies, like, dude, she was the badass in Elf. Yes. She was not adorkable in Elf. She was the badass in Elf, for example. Or, like Meryl Streep, Laura Dern, Octavia Spencer. Those are all names that Chad are throwing out there. Like, those are all really, really top tier actresses. That
I would
same
say
thing.
More than A-class and
beyond.
Sandra Bullock too, if you want.
Yeah. Sandra Bullock. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good call. I don't know why I'm blanking right now. Besides Zooey Deschanel, just because I was watching her show the other day. I was watching New Girl. But yeah, I think it's just about typecasting, because like any quote unquote A-list actor will have a bazillion credits. But they're mostly known for one type of movie, right?
That's true.
Dude, is true. Tom Cruise was in frickin' Tropic Thunder. And he was hilarious in that.
Do you think they can make Tropic Thunder today? This is
no. It would not. Yeah. No, that movie did not age well.
Well, I think it. Yeah. I mean, I think it aged okay because it was done like, I don't know.
Not aging well, meaning like watching it. Me and Sherry watched it just a little while ago, and it's like there's a lot of moments where I'm laughing, but I'm also cringing. Like, oh god, oh god, don't say that. Don't say that. Like, for real.
Like clenching the couch.
Like, exactly.
Yeah,
but yeah. So that was my tangent about Tom Cruise. I'm just so like fascinated by his action movie specifically, because like, doing action and stuff in like stunts, like that is just a whole different skill set for people. It's crazy. Yeah. One of our customers drives a Jeep Wrangler that I helped a few times. He's a local stunt actor in BC,
Mm.
and he was telling me about it, and I was like, oh, cool. But yeah, he's doubled for a couple celebrities, he said, and you know, he's like, it's kind of a thankless job, but he's like, it's super cool though. You get to do a lot of experiences. Like he's been like bungee jumping, skydiving, you know, you name it, like river rapids riding, like all this cool stuff.
Broken his arm, he's broken his elbow.
A lot of cool experiences. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but yeah,
no,
that's it.
That's a tough job. Tough
yeah,
job,
absolutely, dude, absolutely.
Like,
And then you don't even get to be the celebrity.
No, yeah, you're just mentioned in the credits, and really, who looks at that? But
yeah,
you know, there's, from what I've seen and read and like watched YouTube videos about the people like stunt doubles and stuff, they almost have an argument sometimes with the directors, and like, hey, you know, I don't feel safe doing this. I want another pad or something like that. You know, like pushing them to get a wicked shot, but at the safety of a human being, it's like, but at the same time, it's their profession. You know, they know how to fall properly and stuff. So
one of our teachers from acting school was a stunt actor as well. He was he was the Black Knight in the second Scooby-Doo movie.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he always told us, like, if you're about to do, I think, I don't want to paraphrase too hard, but basically the gist was he's like, you know, if there's something that's uncomfortable to be done, don't do it, or get paid more. It's that simple. Don't just like, you know, you may be on set and it may be the heat of the moment and they may be like, just do it, it'll be great. But do not do it if you don't feel safe, A, and B, if it has to be done, make sure it gets safer and get paid more to do it. Because it's your life that you're risking, right?
Totally. Yeah.
The producer's not freaking, you know, running through fire or whatever is happening.
Yeah.
You know?
And they'll tell you what they want, and
yeah, exactly.
If we're talking about teachers that were in movies, I had a drama teacher that was the third alien in what's it called? What's that movie? Oh, Scary Movie 3 or 4?
No.
He's the alien that pees out of his pinky.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't think he got
That's Scary Movie 3 with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. Yes, that's it. Scary Movie 3.
That one. That's my favorite Scary Movie. It's so good.
And I asked him how they did it. He's like, they literally just trickled water down my arm, and if you put your pinky out, it just comes out.
Yeah,
I'm just like, that's so funny.
I just love that scene where he's like, "Ooh," like kicks him in the crotch, and he's like, "You should see how we pee." And then he's like peeing, and then the other guy's got his finger in Charlie Sheen's mouth. It's so good.
Those movies are just brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, dude, they go down so bad. Like, the first 3 were really, really good. That was when they were, like, not just pumping them out like hot garbage. That's when they were, like, actually taking good references and actually taking the time to make them funny and write good jokes.
Totally. Yeah.
The 4th one was the first one where I was like, this is getting kind of hammy. Yeah. They're all hammy. They're all parodies. But the 4th one, I was like, they're just like shoveling pop culture references into the fire at this point. But the first 3 were so good.
They're so good. They're so funny, creative.
Me and Natalie and Sherry, I forget, it was a couple of months back now, but one night we had like a little marathon. We like watched them all, and then by the 4th one I was asleep on the ground. Because they were on the couch and I was lying on the ground, and then by the 4th I was like already asleep. But yeah, the 3rd one's so good because like with the girls coming out of the TV, and I forget her name, but the black lady, she's like, "Oh girl, you want to fight?" And she's like beating the shit out of Samara.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is wild. It's so funny.
It is.
She's like,
so
girl,
funny.
y'all gotta come into my house and put water on my carpet. And I'm like, oh my god.
I gotta rewatch that now.
They're so good, dude. Yep. They're so good. But yeah,
all of them.
All right, it's been 25 minutes. We haven't really talked about anything. Should we talk about anything today?
Yeah.
I'm feeling weird today because like yesterday I felt like I was really unproductive, and yeah, I have to say, just circling back around to the now me, it has been a cool week. Like, you know, it's the next step in life, and it's cool and it's interesting, but I am getting that sort of heavy bogged down anxiety on my shoulders of like, I gotta find a way to make money for my family somehow. And like, I'm not stressing yet because yes, I do have a little bit of a savings, so that's good. But I don't want to dip into my entire savings for this couple months, right? And so I really have been feeling the pressure. I don't know whether it's like a. I don't think it's an Asian thing. In other circumstances, I might think it's an Asian thing that I'm feeling this sort of shoulder stress on my back. But I think it's because it's the first time I've been like truly not employed, and so now I'm like my stomach is turning like almost every day. And so I feel like I have to make a YouTube video or stream or something, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do because like it seems futile as well because like doing those things aren't gonna give me a steady paycheck instantly. It's not gonna pay me. So I'm like, am I doing this for nothing? And I'm like going back and forth. I'm having this major turmoil in these past couple days. Like I won't lie, my like general stress levels have been lower, but there is like this big fat block of anxiety in the back of my head. But I think it'll pass. At least I hope it will. And I'm doing things to try to make it pass. Like yesterday, I was up to date with my editing for that company that I'm editing for.
Right.
So I had nothing to do. And I was like, okay, well, it's Saturday. I could stream. I can make a YouTube video. And I shot like a bunch of random stuff. Like I have a ton of footage of my cat right now on my camera just because I was like, maybe I'll make a video with my cats. And I was walking around filming my cats like all day yesterday. And then come 8 p.m., I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't even know what to make with this footage. And then I was talking to Natalie and Sherry about it, and they're both just like, dude, just have a day and relax for once in your life. Because basically, I haven't taken like a true full day off. Even with like days off or quote unquote vacation, I'm like working on videos or I'm trying to work on this, trying to work on that, and I'm just trying to keep busy. And at this point, I don't know if it's just busy work or if it's something that I don't know. It's very weird right now. And then at 8:30, I was sitting on the balcony with Sherry, and I was just like, you know what? I should just chill tonight. And I did. I mean, Sherry had dinner and watched TV, and I just kind of relaxed for a bit last night. So that was nice. But
it's good.
Here we are on Sunday, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. No, you definitely do need to chill when take some time for yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you're following your dream, and it's really cool. It's almost inspiring to see something like that because not a lot of people even do that or even try that in their lifetime, and they just kind of stick to that 9 to 5 grind. And you have the chops to do it. So,
well, thank you, Jordan.
Stick to it.
I'm excited. I'm stressed, but I'm excited, and I think it's good to have that a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about a video game thing today?
I got some.
Yeah, tell me.
I got a bunch of stuff. You know what? Let's throw it out there. I was scrolling through today.
Yeah.
While I was having a poo.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Without saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always pooing, so I'm always scrolling. I was looking up like I was curious what games are coming out for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and stuff because I always want to see what to get excited for. And you know what popped out to me?
What?
The club banger. I'm stoked. There's going to be a Harry Potter RPG coming out.
Oh.
And they're not. I'm reading mixed signals if it's going to be like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Or if it's going to be like the Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Either way.
Wait, are you telling me that Harry Potter is gonna do like stealth takedowns on somebody?
I don't know. I'd be so, but it's not. You're not playing as Harry Potter, but from what I understand, it's just Hogwarts.
Can you imagine just Harry Potter sneaking up behind another student and just fucking snapping your neck? You're a wizard now.
Oh man,
that'd be scary.
I'd play it.
Yeah, I'd play that. That sounds legit.
For sure. I don't know, different perks or whatever. Or you pick like different trees of what your character can, magic stuff they can do, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Like a full-on RPG. That'd be so cool, actually.
Yeah, I think they could actually make a legitimate version of the game. So excited about that. Other than that, I don't know. I was going through all these games. I don't think like they're just saying Fortnite and Tom Clancy and Well, Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yes, that looks really good actually.
Yes, it does.
Damn. Well, I mean,
But
if we're on the path, let's talk about whatchamacallits. Like RPGs, like action RPGs. We talked about RPGs in the past. Did we?
okay.
We talked about turn-based video
Yeah,
games, sort of. We kind of
world.
dabbled a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, my cat just jumped on my desk.
Oh poop! What have I done? I'm doing stuff on the stream right now, and I really shouldn't be, but I'm trying to correct something I forgot to correct a long time ago. So I'm just multitasking, and now everybody's name is Jordan. So let me just fix that. But yeah, you ever play Splinter Cell? I know that's off topic, but I was just thinking about it because you said Tom Clancy.
Yes, I have. I played it when I was too young to really, because you got to be really stealthy in that game.
Oh yeah,
and I wasn't.
Dude, that's like, that's like
there.
me now still. Like I think we talked about The Last of Us a little while back, and how in The Last of Us for Kenneth, there's like stealth sequences, but Kenneth is like a punch and fight. So I always end up dying pretty fast because I'm just like, stealth. How about good health?
Especially if you're playing on hard, man, you have to take out some guys stealthily.
Yes,
first
absolutely.
Go into it. Yeah.
But I'm always so tempted to just run and gun, and it never turns out well for me.
Yep.
But you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
What does that thing used to say? It is what it is, but it ain't what it isn't.
That's it.
Oh, what was it? Slow your rig. What is this?
Slow down there, big rig.
There it is.
Yeah, something like that.
I love that. We used to do this thing at work, and Jordan would try to sound as white as possible. And that's how he would do it. He would say things like that.
What's that other saying I had?
I can't remember it anymore.
Oh, man.
There were so many that you would say to make me laugh and giggle and laugh. The joy that we had.
All I remember is it ended up, and call me fish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Blank, 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 and call me a fish.
Yeah, it's like, well, slap my uncle and call me a fish.
That's it.
Yeah, something like that. But
so good.
RPGs.
All right.
So, let's get the obvious ones out of the way, like Breath of the Wild and Skyrim.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I wanted to talk about Skyrim actually, or Elder Scrolls.
Okay.
Sorry, is what I wanted to talk about. But keep going. Let's do the segment called Kenneth and Jordan just list every game in a genre they can think of from last time. A callback.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay, so Skyrim.
Yeah.
Or Elder Scrolls. Let's say Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, the same thing.
Yeah. Mass Effect.
All the Fallout games.
Yeah. We're talking about action RPGs specifically.
Oh, really?
Is that how it's classified? I don't know.
Well.
Oh no, action RPG is like it's like Diablo. Sorry, no, keep going. We'll call it RPG. Divinity. We talked about that last time too.
Yeah, I mean,
Fallout.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Well, yes. Yeah. Final Fantasies. Pokemon.
Yeah,
See, that's the thing about RPG is like it can really encompass a lot of things.
Yeah, it's almost too broad, you know.
Yeah, you're broad. You know, no I'm kidding. I don't know what happened there. Okay,
so the next section of dissing Jordan.
I guess it's called a first-person RPG. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that kind of leads more closer to what we were talking about. They got like BioShock, Borderlands, Destiny. I don't know. I guess it's just an RPG. Okay, well, what's the game you want to talk about? We'll classify it after. Let's go backwards. Undertale. That's an indie game. That's an indie RPG. Yeah.
Indie RPG, yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. Talk to me about it. I've never actually played it, but I love the music from it, and I understand some of the ideas from it, from what I've heard, but I've never actually played it.
It's just really, it's funny. I've never actually played it either, but I've watched a lot of people play it. Mm-hmm. I think I've watched it enough that I don't need to play it, per se.
Okay. That's a bold statement, but okay.
You know, maybe I should. Maybe I really should. I'm just noticing it's on the Nintendo Switch now, so...
Oh, is it? You know, I've had it on my Steam since apparently 2017,
You
but
haven't played.
I've never played it. So maybe that'll be the next thing I play for
I
the.
think you should, stream that. It's pretty funny. That's it. It's got a lot of quirkiness to it.
Yeah, I have watched a few fan videos, like what's it called, Game Theory, about how it's secretly like a lateral sequel to what's it called, Mother or Earthbound, the game Ness is from.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, and people are saying that Sans, is that the character, is actually Ness.
Oh wow,
that's what I've heard from the video that I watched. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Too bad I know nothing about Undertale. So I guess I just believe you.
And I know nothing about Ness, so there you go.
Exactly.
I'll just believe
Double
the YouTube video.
Oops.
Yeah. Everything on YouTube is 100% correct.
Yeah. That's correct. You nailed it.
Yep.
But yeah,
and this is going to be on YouTube too, so
that's right. So you obey our words and opinions.
We are always
take
correct.
It as fact. Yeah. That's yeah. So Undertale, you've never played it. I've never played it. So it sounds like we're done talking about it.
Yay. Good game.
I want to talk about Elder Scrolls series, because have you played all of them,
sure.
or more than just Skyrim?
No, I played Elder Scrolls for a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So I've played Morrowind. Elder Scrolls 2 I played when I was a kid. I didn't really remember it, to be honest, though. And then, of course, Skyrim, I've put over, I don't know, probably 800 hours into it across several different, what's it called? Consoles. Oh, sorry, Oblivion and Morrowind. I played both of those when I was young. But man, Skyrim, the phenomenon. I would say Skyrim is absolutely another one of those games that has like stretched across time and space, because it's on every single console. It's on, from it went from the old generation of consoles to every new generation console.
Yeah.
Like the only thing you can't play it on is your freaking toaster oven. Like it's crazy how many things you can play it on. I think there's a mobile version of it too. Like it's just nuts.
Is it on? Did it go? Skyrim, did it start on PS3?
No, it was. I think it was Xbox 360 and PS3 at first, I believe. Yeah. Or no, it was Xbox 360 exclusive, and then it started porting. I don't quite remember, to be honest, but I had it originally on the 360, and I bought it. Sorry, I got it for free because I bought a 360 and it came with it. It was the game that came with the 360.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so I was very pleased. It was like that and Forza 2 or something like that, and I was like, what the fuck do I want to race a car for? I'm fighting dragons.
You know what's great about Skyrim is like you can play through it with one character, and make him just a complete brute, and then beat the game, and you can play through it again and be like more the magical side of things, and it's
the
like
magical
game.
Magical. Oh yeah. And dude, from front to back across different playthroughs, you're almost gonna always have a variation of experience, because there's no way, unless you're diehard dedicated to doing everything in one playthrough, you're gonna do every side quest, meet every character. Like it's not gonna happen.
Totally.
Like in my, I don't know, literally probably 800 hours of play, I haven't been to every town, if I remember correctly. Like it's crazy. But I went and I beat the last dragon, and I did all that. I had like 2 houses, and I got like a garden and everything, but I hadn't done everything. So I mean, there's lots to do, and there's some weird bugs, but I mean, they're so passable because the rest of it, you just reload and just don't go there again. I remember once I went to like a section, and what's it called? I was riding my horse through like some tree area, and then the whole game froze, and I was like, no! And then I realized that the game freaking auto saves every 28 seconds. I was like, oh, tight! I'll just go back 5 auto saves, and then we're good. And then I just avoided it. But
does it auto save every 28 seconds? Because
it's really frequent.
Like, caves and had to go back to the beginning of the cave.
Oh shit! It sucks to suck, dude.
Yeah, maybe it's just a PS4 thing. PS4s are like,
maybe
they're going back to start like it used to be in the 90s.
Yeah. You're playing on hard mode. But yeah, there's a VR for it now, which I have tried before, just like very briefly. But VR makes me really ill if I play it for too long. But it's just crazy. Like it's so nuts. And I remember the big selling feature, if I remember correctly, from the commercials when it first came out, was the song. da 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 da. It's so epic, obviously. And then B, you could like have different things in each hand. So one hand could be one spell, the other hand could be another spell, knife, whatever it is. And I thought that was super cool. But
nothing's cooler than Kamehameha your fire spell.
Yes, exactly. You go Fusroda, and then you throw some fire at them, and they're like, "Wah!" You know what? By the end of the game, my dragon shout, the Fusroda, was like max level, the third level or whatever. And I would Fusroda like giants and mammoths, and they would glitch and fly so far away, and it was always satisfying every time.
I love that they never got rid of when a giant hits you and kills you, you fly up into the air.
Oh yeah, you just and you're like, T-Rocket's blasting off again.
And developers knew that was happening, and they're like, it's pretty sick, we'll keep it.
Yeah. They're like, you know what? Let the fantasy continue. Shrug their shoulders.
Yeah, they knew that was there. They kept it in. That's just so funny.
They're like, what's greater than fighting giants? Flying higher than giants.
Yeah, you go higher than like the highest mountain, I swear. It's crazy.
Dude, you just leave the game.
Yeah.
It's like it shoots out the top of your Xbox. You're like, oh, buy me. It's gone.
And you can't mention Sky without mentioning how many add-ons you could put onto that to make it totally different too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's tons of mods, and there was also there was a bunch of DLC as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I had I remember when I got it, I was dying to get the home building DLC because you could have kids and a wife and a house, a couple houses apparently, and I think you just adopt kids. I don't remember it fully, but I think that's how it works. You just go around and you adopt children.
Yeah, you are definitely correct, and some are nicer than others.
Yeah, and I just remember having a bunch of kids in my house. Like, where the fuck are these kids from?
If you bring them stuff, they give you stuff, and
so
it starts out with like, here, Daddy, I got you something, and then they give you like a herb that you don't need that sells for like 1 gold. But if you bring them home things and give them things, they find some like sick stuff for you.
Cool.
And to the point where you're like, where did you get this?
Yeah. Like, wait, is that the spine of a dragon? Kid's like, Daddy, I found it. Thanks for the toy. I'm pretty sure I just treated them like Pokemon, and I just had a bunch of them in my house.
Right. So
if I remember correctly,
Kenneth had a kid zoo. That's what
a kid zoo. Well, it's because I was very seldom at the house. I remember, because you would just like obtain them when you go to the towns, I think. And then so I would just keep forgetting that I had a bunch already. I would just keep getting more. So bad. But that's fantasy for you.
Did you get married in the game?
I don't remember. I just had my companion, Lilia.
Yeah, that's the classic one to have.
Skyrim companion. And I remember she was just like a pack mule. She would just hold all my stuff.
Yes.
And like, she was unkillable.
You know those heavy dragon bones? Here you go.
Yeah. Those dragon bones that sell for barely anything. Can you please hold all of them for me here?
Exactly.
I'm trying to find her name because she was super useful, actually.
Lilia or Liliana or something like that.
I don't remember. Time we talk to her, it's Lydia. Like, Lydia.
She'd be like, "What can I do for you, my Thane?"
Yes, that's right. That's right. And then, like, if you talk to her and then you cancel talk, she'd be like, very well. Like every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good shit, dude. Right, of course, and Skyrim was the starting point for Took an Arrow to the Knee.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you were in
Whiterun.
Whiterun, that's it.
I think it's Whiterun, yeah.
Yeah, it's Whiterun. The guards say, "Oh, I used to be an adventurer like you."
But then I took an arrow to the knee.
You know what that actually means? It doesn't actually mean they physically took an arrow to the knee. That's just a saying to say they got married.
Yes, I remember hearing about that because they took a knee and got married. Or they proposed. Sorry, they proposed.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's I remember hearing about that very recently, actually. And I was like, oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot more sense than a bunch of guards getting arrows to the
knee. The ongoing epidemic is constantly getting hit in the knee. So good.
Yeah.
Dude, playing RPGs and like playing video games in general, as I've gotten older and as I've started streaming video games, I've realized like I play games wrong a lot of the time. Or at least in people's eyes. Like RPGs especially, I don't build things like character development, like the stats. I don't funnel into stats. I have the dumbest logic, and I just build whatever I want. So in Skyrim, I didn't get like a mage, or I didn't make a battle mage or whatever. I picked a lizard guy,
Yeah.
and then I went like all archery, and then I learned like just a bunch of random shouts, and then I learned a bunch of random spells. And then, so like the way I would play, and then I would always wear there was a cult that you would have a cloak that would make you invisible. So that was me, invisible lizard man shooting arrows until people got too close, and then I would just drag and shout them.
Push them away and shooting arrows again.
So bad. But I had so much fun playing it like that.
Sure.
You know what my goal was? I don't know why it was this, but I wanted to have enough strength that I could one-shot a mammoth and an arrow with a mammoth and a giant with a single arrow, and that's how I built the character.
That's crazy.
So
Arrows
stupid.
were always the most damaged thing usually.
Was it really? I thought it was like
yeah.
the big swords.
I don't know. I think I read it somewhere. Some YouTuber was saying that if you really keep playing through, it ends up just being the best to shoot arrows.
Super strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, talking about it makes me want to play it now. Ugh,
Yeah, right.
God.
I might hop back on and just start a new character.
But I don't have it on PC, so I'm just like, I'll have to freaking pull out my Xbox 360. I would never do that. Xbox 360 is in a box. It is retired.
Hey, do you consider GTA to be an RPG?
You know what? I do. At this point in life, I do. It's technically, to me, it's an open world sandbox style of game.
Yeah.
But the online mode, I would call it an RPG now.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Because you're buying your own places and cars and stuff.
Yeah, and then you can, you're playing a character, and you develop that character in its own way, in its own stats. Yeah, I would definitely call it an RPG. You're playing a role. That's what I would say.
Do you think they're going to come out with GTA 6?
At some point, I'm sure they will.
Or do you think it's going to be like one of the first games that goes from one platform to the next to resell the game on the next platform for console games, and now it's going to come out on the next console?
Yeah, I think they're going to make it playable on the next console. I'm almost certain. But I think if they were to make a next GTA, it's going to be on the next gen of consoles. Because I'm certain they're going to have much bigger, better, explosive ideas. But, I mean, the thing is, they're making so much money on
That's what I was
it
gonna
right
say.
now, as far as I understand. Like, I mean, why, fix something that's not broken,
Yeah.
I mean, it's broken, but not for the people raking in the dough.
Yeah, I can see them throwing it out there on the PS5 or the Xbox Series X for like $80 still.
Oh yeah, AAA to go full Nintendo on it. Oh, you like that game from last year? How about again for the same price you paid back then?
You remember that game that's 8 years old?
Yeah,
let's sell it for full price again.
True. It was super villain sitting at a big round table.
Yeah, dude, they haven't even made a game, and I don't know how long.
Well, they made Red Dead.
Yeah, but that was still 4 or 5 years ago.
Red Dead 2 was 4 or 5 years ago.
I swear it was. Hold on,
let me Google it.
GTA 5 came out in 2012, which
Holy
is crazy.
butts. Oh, no, 2018, 2 years ago.
Okay.
I knew it was recent. It was recent.
But they haven't even talked about coming out with a new game. Like, if there's nothing
It's
in the
true,
works.
yeah, they haven't announced or teased anything, so...
And they also don't really do a lot in GTA 5. They may drop a new heist every once in a while, but...
Yeah, they are adding new things here and there.
But they're probably working on like a cheap skeletons crew to do that and raking in ridiculous amounts of money off the game still.
Dude, you know what's wild? Red Dead 2 on Google is listed as a survival game, and Grand Theft Auto 5 is listed as video game.
What?
Do it. Google it. Grand Theft Auto 5 is listed as video game.
that is Google. Like, that is some like rich people at the top of Google thinking like, how do we classify GTA?
I guess this is video game. No, okay, to be fair, that's not the only thing listed as video game. Some other, like Assassin's Creed here, Witcher 3, those are all listed as video game. But why is Red Dead survival game? I don't get it. It's so random. Sorry,
It's
sorry
not.
about the
It's not
tangent.
really even a
Made me
survival
laugh.
game.
Red Dead, yeah, not really as far as I know.
No, compared to like actual survival games like
Yeah,
Minecraft.
in the forest and
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I was? Now that we're talking about Red Dead a little bit, you ever played the first Red Dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I beat
You
it.
ever played the Undead Nightmare of Red Dead?
Yes, I
Okay,
have.
it's so
But that was
fun.
a whole. That was when like zombies was at its
Big
peak. You know,
craze,
like
yeah.
yeah,
It's when
Killzone was out,
zombies
Left 4
was
Dead.
the battle royale of video
Yes,
games.
yeah, and like Call of Duty was at its peak
Yeah.
for people playing zombies. It was all over YouTube. But zombies was the thing at that point. So
Mhm.
yeah, I guess Rockstar's like, we got to jump on this train, man.
Well, they made a whole
Let's just
game. It
go.
was crazy. It was
Yeah,
awesome
and
too.
like new voice
You could get
actors
the
and everything, new missions,
mhm.
and it was a cool concept. I just always died.
It was
It's
hard. It was really hard.
Yeah.
I remember being really scared of it. I barely played it because I barely played the Red Dead games. But
Yeah.
yeah, I have them, and I would like to play them again one day. That'd be really cool, I think. But the zombies concept was so brilliant. I thought that was like because like they really did make a whole nother game, and I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
so smart.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Didn't they come in on a train at the beginning or something?
I don't remember to be
A
really
train
honest
rolled
with
into
you.
town, and a whole bunch of zombies jumped off it. Or
I just
something.
remember the beginning is you're John and Jack's still a kid, and you're with your
Yeah.
wife at your house, and then that's when all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
That's what I remember, but I don't remember very well. Well, we've been fairly unproductive in today's show. Let's do highs and lows, unless you have another segment.
No. I mean, yeah, no.
I just imagine you're like, yeah, no. Then you look at your huge list of ideas, and you're like, nah, no.
No, I was just gonna say that the NBA's coming back.
Oh, talk to me about sports. I don't know anything about
Okay.
it.
Yeah, the NBA, it's coming back. They're all the teams are gonna play
Okay.
in Orlando.
In masks is what I thought you were gonna say.
No, no. That would be funny and interesting, but I think they all get tested before each game, kind of thing.
Okay,
Is what
yeah.
they're gonna do, and there's nobody in the stands, so it's just all gonna be
Oh, empty. Yeah.
empty seats, and it's the top 22 teams right now.
Hmm.
I guess out of each division, they're all gonna play like eight games, and then they're just gonna take the top 8 from the East and West. It's kind of weird.
That's crazy, dude.
I have a fantasy pool which I put $100 into, and I have
Oops.
9 other people that put $100 into, and winner takes all,
Uh.
and I'm in first.
Oh,
I
congrats.
have no idea how this is going to transition over into our fantasy pool, and if I even can win or what's going to happen. But it's just kind of on hiatus right now.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of exciting and weird.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see,
Yeah,
and hopefully
Yeah, I guess sports are gonna want to come back at some point in this world.
they
in
are.
this
I mean,
universe.
there was a, like I said, I went to my friend's house to watch a fight last night, and
Hmm.
they were just in like they weren't even in an arena. They were just in a room where they shoot the Ultimate Fighter.
They were at like the local community center.
Pretty much, that's pretty much what it looked like. And it's funny because they were walking in with like their songs, getting all pumped
Boom,
up. But there's
boom,
no
boom.
fans. Yeah, exactly. But there's nobody in the stands.
in the stands. Yeah.
To be like, yeah, they're just like, woo. Even when they win, they're like looking around to get like praise, and they're like, yeah, oh, yeah,
Aw.
right, okay.
Yeah, it feels so weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. I think I'm gonna go for a hike tomorrow, which will be really fun.
Well, cool. Where
I'm
you
thinking
gonna go?
about doing outside things. I have no idea. I went for a hike about 5 years ago, and I don't remember where it was. I know it was in Coquitlam somewhere, and it was cool. It was very fun. But I figure I need to do something interesting in my life at some point, like outside interesting.
Yeah. Are you gonna
Mhm.
film it?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to make a vlog of it.
Super cool. Are you
Now
gonna
that I have
rock your
new
cap?
editing skills, hopefully it'll be more interesting.
That'll be super cool.
All right, let's do some highs and
highs and
lows.
Ooh. Yeah.
Me first?
You know what? You always go first. I got some stuff. I can do some stuff.
Okay, wait. I have an idea for highs and lows.
Highs
and lows.
Wow.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah, that was pretty tight.
All right, go
I
ahead.
gotta say, my high is now I moved in, and I'm happy. I'm feeling like this is my new home. It's good. I like it here. And my low was probably the day that I actually had to move.
Right. That makes sense. How did it pan out? Because I remember we were talking about it last week. Your brother's got a bad back. Your friend's got a bad back.
Dude, okay, you know how every single podcast I'm like, my brother is crazy
whack?
nut.
Yeah.
Is the whack. Dude, the dude went back to work on Monday. He didn't tell me he couldn't help me move. I called him. I'm like, hey man, you coming out to help me move? We're gonna be starting in like an hour. And he's like, oh dude, I'm at work right now. I started today. Like I wasn't even surprised. I was just like, that is
Cammy. That's hilarious. But like in a very sad way.
But the good thing is that my buddy he overkilled it. He brought a 5-ton.
Nice.
Which is bigger than my apartment.
Where did he get that?
He works.
Oh,
at
I
place
see.
That has a bunch of them,
He just found
and he had a whole
it.
bunch of dollies, and we just put all my heavy stuff on dollies and
Nice.
left it on there in the truck and just wheeled everything out. It was painless.
Well, that's lucky. That's really nice.
Yeah. It was really nice. Yeah.
Damn,
We didn't even need you, Cameron.
For a 1-bedroom apartment.
That's so funny.
This is welcome to the next episode of Hoarders.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
called Reverse Hoarders.
Dude, if I had that much stuff to fill a 5-ton in my apartment, I would have I'd be crawling over things.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It would be like
Yeah.
up to the lights in your apartment and
Yes.
stuff. The cat
It would
would
be
be
like
like
couches on
swimming
stuff.
daily.
Yeah.
That's how I think.
Yep.
Well, that's good. That's good that it panned out, even without Cameron.
Yes.
Oh, Cammy.
Worked out quite well.
Yeah.
What are your highs and lows?
Okay, my high is my plants are growing really nicely. I put on my Instagram story yesterday that I pulled one of my radishes because I wasn't convinced that they were actually succeeding in growing. So I pulled just one. I mean, I planted like 3 dozen of them, so it's fine. I pulled one, and it is a healthy little radish. You can't put it back in; it's not going to survive. So I pulled it out, and I just slapped Sherry's leg with it, and I'm like, boom, that's a radish. She's like, wow, but it's a tiny, tiny little thing. My beans are sprouting beautifully. They're so green. They're getting really tall. I think by mid to late August, we'll have a very abundant bean harvest. Bean and peas, snow peas. The herbs are starting to come out taller, but I had neglected them for a couple days. I hadn't been watering them as frequently because I thought it was going to rain more. But it's been raining here and there, so it's not terrible. But they're not stunted, but they're slow going. But yeah, the herbs are coming too. So that's my high. My plants are actually doing very well. Quite pleased about
Sweet.
that. And my low, I think just like the sort of feeling of anxiety is kind of my low, but I think that's going to turn around pretty quick. So I don't have any
me
one
too.
specific thing that I'm bummered out about at this point in time. So that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, sorry. I have another low. I totally messed up and I didn't release the podcast at the right time on Wednesday.
Oh, that's horrible.
In fact, it came out. Well, actually, no, I did get one out. I got the YouTube one out Wednesday, and then I totally forgot to put the other one out for like Spotify till Friday.
Oh.
I was like, oh shit! I totally forgot. But it's because I was spending like 15 hours editing the freaking commercial. So it
Yeah,
just
no,
wasn't. I was
definitely.
sidetracked, but not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. But yeah, that's my highs and lows. Guys, if you have highs and lows, leave them in the chat. Let's take a moment here and read chat.
Yeah.
From the tippity top, we get hello. So chat, it's slowly evolved into a shout out time as well. So Fusions Fan 99 says hello.
And then okay.
Natalie says, but Scientology because
Talking about
of Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Natalie starts talking about a lot of top tier female actresses: Meryl Streep, Laura Dern, Octavia Spencer, Jennifer Lawrence was typecast a lot. Yeah, that's true. Also, women of color, specifically black women and Asian women, are constantly typecast. That is absolutely correct.
Was that black woman in Django Unchained?
Django Unchained. I don't know that actress's name. I think it's
She's excellent. I forgot her name though. now.
yeah, the wife. You mean right?
Yeah, the wife.
What's her name? Brumhilda.
Oh, Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought she was a
got
singer,
that.
but I guess I'm crazy.
She probably is.
Yeah, probably. Okay, moving on. She says, it's been fine for me. Oh, they're chatting with each other. Oh, Squall says, can someone remind me who non-Kenneth person is? And then, so that's when I took a moment to put up our names on the page.
Perfect.
He says, I jumped in here and it sounded like a therapy session. Yeah, that's what this is, man. It's friend therapy. Rated M for mature, gore included. I think that's what we're talking about. Oh, Harry Potter. Harry Potter. It's an RPG.
Yes. Yeah. It should be M rated. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. M for Muggle.
Just like straight up spells that explode people.
Yeah. You know what I would be doing? Avada all the time. Isn't Splinter Cell shooting? Yeah, it is. It's a stealth and shooting game. Squall, this is Jordan. Slow your roll. It really do be like that sometimes. Those are just white people say, apparently. One of my coworkers used to say slow your roll, hoagie boy. Oh my god, that's horrible. Natalie said that.
Hoagie boy.
Hoagie boy.
Dude, if anyone called me hoagie boy, I'd probably give him that
sandwich.
Like,
oh no? Okay.
I don't know about that one.
I like hoagies. Kobe Plays says, hey Kenneth. Hello, Kobe. Squall says fish. Do you remember what it was? Something about and call me a fish. I can't remember it. We'll think about it.
It was like we'll slap my
slap my ass and call me a fish.
That was
is that what it is?
Yeah.
I hope that's it. Natalie says, welcome to the podcast. Kobe says, first time watching the podcast and I'm already intrigued. Thank you for being intrigued. It's kind of a weird energy today, I'll be honest. I think we said very few jokes today. That's why I think I feel like we're like a little weird energy. Not low energy, just weird energy. Yeah. Squall says RPG versus action RPGs. Squall Hero says insult turned into a compliment. That's when I said something silly to you. Squall says definitely not action. Kenneth, you must play Undertale. It's so cute. Do it. Stream it. Talking about the theory that Sans is Naz. Talking about Skyrim. Squall says you can play it on VR. And I said I had 2 houses. He said only 2 houses. Yeah, only 2 houses. How many houses do I need?
Every single place that you can get a house, you need.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, dude, we didn't even talk about Fable.
Oh my god, that game's so good.
It is good. The first and second were really good. I never played the third. That's why I'm saying the first and second.
Quick question, Kenneth.
Yeah.
In Fable, did you take the money? Did you take, what was the other one? You could get your dog back?
That's Fable 2. That's Fable 2, right?
Oh, that's Fable 2.
Yeah, there's no dog in the first one. I took the dog, always.
Yeah, I took the dog. Okay.
The dog is such a useful little friend.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. In Fable 1, oh man, okay, now we're on a tangent, but Fable 1 was one of my favorite games of all time. I do have it on PC for the definitive edition they came out with. I bought it for like $8, and I've played it many times, and I would like to play it again at some point. But Fable's so good. Squall says, I want to play it on VR. Talking about Skyrim. Says, gives me a headache if I play for too long, though. When we're talking about getting hit by giants, he says you get yeeted into space. He asked, do the kids grow up? I don't think the kids ever grow up in Skyrim. They don't. I think they just stay little minions. I used to be a dragonborn, then I took an arrow to the knee.
That's true.
And then we're talking about how games are re-released for full price. Natalie says that's what Sims does. Like every 3 years, they release like DLC that you pay like full price for, basically.
Oh, that's pretty mean.
Dude, I only know about Sims specifically from what Sherry and Natalie tell me because they both love The Sims. And yeah, The Sims sounds kind of scummy now, like the companies that release the stuff. Yeah. Now in this modern day.
I used to like SimCity.
Yeah, SimCity's great, dude. But it also got weird because in the newest version of SimCity, you can only play if you're connected to online.
Oh.
Yeah, which is so weird. Which is like, it's not unheard of. That's not weird now, but back then when it first came out, it was like, why do I have to be online to play this?
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. So they can show you ads.
Yeah, that's absolutely probably the case.
You know what? If that's the case, I'll just go play Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, dude. Okay. Put a footnote. We're talking about old school, like city/sim/park building games next week.
That is next week's show for sure.
All right. That's a little tease for your audience members. Next week, next Sunday, 10:30 a.m. You better get ready.
Thanks for listening, guys. Shows go live every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. on Twitch. If you don't catch us there, catch us on YouTube, Spotify, or whatever podcasting app you prefer.
And if you really like the show, the best way to help us spread and grow is to share our show by word of mouth. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies, tell your dog. We appreciate each and every one of you that listens to us every week and also on the repeated listening episodes. We put a lot of work into this show and we just love and hope that everyone can experience it and enjoy it with us. My name is Kenneth.
My name is Jordan.
I got a cat named Louie.
I got a cat named Rose.
Thank you very much for listening to the Be My Friend podcast. Stay happy.
Stay safe.
Stay healthy.
Stay electric.
and and stay friendly. Bye bye.
Bye.